God. Hi, so I'm trying this. This is me using FaceTime on my MacBook. Hopefully this works. I'm not too sure, but okay. I'm doing this video really quickly because I am in the middle of reading The Elite by Kiera Cass, which is the sequel to The Selection that I read and reviewed on this channel, and I loved it basically. Apart from having read that, I have also started reading the Selection Stories, which is The Prince and the Guard. I read The Prince because that one took place during the Selection, and I'm pretty sure the Guard takes place during the Elite, which is why I've stopped reading that one, and I've now decided to finish this one before finishing the other one. Anyway, so if you have not read this book, then you will obviously not know what I'm talking about. I suggest you pause this video, go first and purchase Selection, read that, fall in love, buy this book, finish it, then come back to this video, or at least come to as far as I have. Oh god, cannot even open it. Come as far as I have, which is chapter 18, and then we can talk. So, okay. America, love her to death. Do not get me wrong. I really, really love her. I think she's a great character. She has all those anxiety and emotional stuff going on that, like, basically everyone has. But I feel like female protagonists nowadays, it seems like they have to put on this armor of bravery that they don't really possess. I mean, it's no, hang on. I feel like they need to like be more brave than women are. I mean, who in their rightful mind would do a Katniss? Like, who is that brave? I don't know. I mean, no one that I know of would ever do anything like that. The same as Triss in Divergent. Yeah, sure, she was scared to death, but why would you go to Dauntless? I mean, and all the things that she does, I mean, oh god, I mean, female protagonists nowadays, and I'm not saying that I have anything against these books that I mentioned just now because I love them. I love The Hunger Games, I love the Divergent series. That's not what I'm saying. But they seem a bit unreal. America, on the other hand, seems just like any girl. Like, she can be whoever. And I think that's the reason why these books are doing so well, because people can actually relate to America and her feelings and the anxiety she feels. Because, to sum this up somehow, we have Aspen, who's back in Carolina, that she thought she loved. He dumps her, kinda. She is drafted for the Selection. She goes to the castle. This whole thing with Maxon starts off as just being a friendship and something that will keep her in the palace and away from Aspen. And then obviously feelings happen. However, having read The Prince, which is what everyone needs to do, because I am shipping so hard Maxon and America right now, because seriously, so hard. Like, I love them. I think they are made for each other. I would hate to see Maxon with a broken heart. That's how I feel for Maxon right now. So America kind of tells him in the first book that there's this guy. So he knows that there's a guy. Maxon still falls for her. She kind of falls for him, is what I think she does, at least. And then, now, in the Selection, Aspen turns up at the palace. Well, he turned up in the last few chapters of the Selection as a guard, because he's drafted for the, he's drafted to be a soldier, and he is placed at the palace kind of a coincidence, Kiera, but still. And it's just because Aspen, during this entire thing, Aspen is completely aware that America is in the selection. She's fighting for Maxon's heart. Maxon has a thing for her, and America kind of is answering that thing. Aspen knows this, and he still goes after her. In this, the Elite, something happens to one of the other selected girls who gets freaky with another guard, which has happened to where I'm at right now. And if I was American Aspen, I'd cut the shit out that I was doing, because the risk of having that done to you because you are doing the exact same thing, and still she sneaks out of her room in the middle of the night to go see Aspen in a... Oh, I am so I'm so frustrated with America right now. Like, really frustrated. What makes me even more frustrated is that Aspen knows the rules. He knows all of the things that's going on, and America is being completely honest with him. Maxon, who a few chapters ago, she basically said that she loved him. The only thing he knows is that there used to be another guy. He has no idea that this guy is actually in the palace and they're having secret meetings during night. And if they are found out, he could have them both killed. Which, it kind of makes me angry with this whole story. It kind of does, because it's not an even play field. I know that if America told Maxon that Aspen was in the castle and that they are meeting and stuff, he'd probably send her out of the selection anyway. She'd probably... I don't know if they'd rip her out of her cast. I don't know, but they might. And it's... Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna sit back and continue reading this, because it is a good story. I don't want you to get me wrong. It is a really good story, but it just kind of hit me, the whole unfairness that is going on in the castle of Ilia, because it's making me a bit angry, just a little bit. But having that said, though, if you are still having any sort of doubts whether or not to read these books, please go ahead and watch my selection review. I will see if I can find it and I'll link it in my pants. And of course, the second I finish this, I will do a review on it as well. I have read quite a few books during the last few weeks. I have at least 3 reviews coming your way, and this one. That's not counting this one. So, be prepared for a video explosion on this channel. I'm sorry that I've been missing for a while, but I will deal with all of that in a later video. This is my first ever upload on FaceTime. I'm gonna stop now because it gets weird. Thank you for listening to me drabble. I'm going to go back to Prince Maxon and wonder to myself why there's no guy for me that's like Prince Maxon. Till next time, keep reading, guys. Goodbye!